Hello, beautiful Leo. Welcome to my channel. I'm Solison, and this is the Untamed Oracle. I'm going to be doing a timeless reading for you, Leo. I'm going to be using the Witch's Tarot and then pulling a Goddess of the Moon Oracle card to give the whole overall flavor of your reading. And okay, I'm going to be doing a 9-card spread, so I'll pull 3 cards for the recent past energy, 3 cards for the energy that you're in currently, and 3 cards of the energy that you're moving into. So for the recent past, I got the Hanged Man. I got the 9 of Pentacles. And I got the High Priest. Okay. So I'm going to read these cards first and what's standing out to me with these. So with the Hanged Man in the recent past, there's been a situation where you are kind of like deliberating on some sort of structure or system that has given your life like order. So it could be like a religion, it could be like a government type. Maybe you're challenging like certain beliefs about the system of how things run. You know, this world runs on so many like systems: marriage, capitalism, patriarchy, religion, some people, schools, government systems. And that's what's coming out for me that's what's coming up for me with this energy, that you're kind of like deliberating and you've kind of taken a pause away from something that you previously have been involved in. And so this is recent past, and with that I'm also getting the 9 of Pentacles. You've been kind of wanting to like just tend your own garden. You've been kind of taking a step back from whatever the structure is that you it's interesting because I'm a little ADD, so I can kind of switch gears really fast. But I know the High Priest, this is like the Hierophant card, but for some reason in this picture, I'm getting like it's not like wisdom. It's not like, I know it can mean a lot of different things, but this one feels like he's like just this patriarchal old man that is trying to keep you tamed, basically. So whatever energy that tries to control you, tries to keep you tamed instead of being your authentic, vibrant self, wants you to stay in a role, wants to stay in an expectation of what they think you should be doing. It could be a system, it could be a person. You're kind of like pausing and like, wait, I don't really know about this. And you kind of are wanting to be independent and tend your own garden, your own money, your own sovereignty. Okay, Leo. I love that for you, Leo. It can be a challenge. It can be a challenge with going against what the norm is, what they say you should be doing. Okay, we got the 3 of Wands. This is the energy that you're currently in. 8 of Pentacles. What other energy is Leo currently in? Beautiful Leo. Fiery Leo. And then I'm going to be pulling the Queen of the Moon Oracle card to just get a little flavor. The Page of Cups. Okay. Currently, you're working hard at studying. I think that you are really trying to figure out with the Hanged Man recently too. Like this is kind of like, wait, taking a step back. But this is like you're diving into the books. I don't know if you're researching something and studying it and really trying to, and staying up late, trying to figure out what about this old energy that's all the normal things that you should be doing, all the shoulds. You're like, wait a second, I want to study this. and really figure it out and answer for myself. And that's that sovereign energy that you're kind of approaching it with. And the Three of Wands is you're like waiting for something. You're kind of like feeling like you're on the verge of something coming in, like some sort of breakthrough. And your inner child, your little creative side, is like longing for that. I feel like she's been wanting something different, and these two are very tied together. Like, this is your energy overall, and this is the part that lets her enjoy and play and not just have, but like really bask in the joy of it. So you might be taking some time out to be creative and to play right now, while you're also figuring stuff out and waiting for something to shift. So I'm going to pull the Queen of Moon Oracle card. That's kind of like giving us the overall attraction. So with that, so this is like, when I see this is like, look at the person there. She's like kind of waiting for something bigger. This is like kind of, you're going through a little existential crisis here. And this is like manifestation, the law of attraction. Like maybe this old way of doing things, the way that's like tried and true that everyone thinks you should be doing, it doesn't quite fit. You want to attract more of what like lights your soul and your heart on fire and like brings you happiness. And you're waiting for that your life to kind of manifest that. You want to attract in a newer way. 144 could be significant. So 3 of Pentacles. Hook again. There's so much similar energy. So they're studying by firelight, and this is you. I mean, typically it means collaboration, but you're working hard to build something. I also get the black cat is in the background, and that stands out to me. That's like spiritual protection too, while you're like figuring things out and collaborating and building something new. That's the attraction, because like you're wanting to attract in like a new way of living, and existentially you're going through a shift, you're changing, and you're wanting 3 of Pentacles. You're wanting to build something new from this newfound what you're discovering and what you're learning. Yeah, okay, I got the 2 of Swords. This is near future, and the 4 of Cups. The old way is just not doing it for you anymore, and you know that you need to like kind of go back to the drawing board, kind of like figure out something new that you're doing. I think you have an idea of what that is, and that's why you're working at it. And a lot of it is deconditioning with the 8 of Pentacles, like staying up late, trying to solve, working hard to overcome what this old energy that no longer resonates with you. And you are kind of like in this feeling of wanting to have clarity and like be able to decisively move forward. But you might in the near future have like feel indecisive, even though you're figuring out how you can build in your new. You're also dealing with just not. You might be in this process of figuring out what you really want for a little while. I'm going to grab one more card for advice from the energy oracle cards, because this is going to be a process for you. This feels like a major cycle. It doesn't feel like something small, because we started out with the Hanged Man and the High Priest. And then these later these minor arcana cards came out. So you're in the middle of like a process of a bigger cycle. What's advice, Spirit, for this indecision that could be coming, trying to build and collaborate and work on something, and kind of not being super excited about what's kind of coming up. Okay, I got door to personal healing and happiness. So this really falls in line with the attraction card. So you're not quite there yet, but that's where you're headed. And there's going to be some indecision and some working and kind of confronting some of the things that you're not aligned with. Sometimes we have to know what we're not aligned with and what we do not want, and that helps us get closer to what we do want to attract. And so I feel like that's what this Four of Cups energy that you will be entering in is going to help you figure out. And then from there, you can start to formulate what it is that you want in your life instead of the old way, the old structures, and be able to enter your new path. So I love that for you, Leo. You remember, you have that energy. This is you. This is what you embody. And so you are in good hands. You have created already a life for yourself that has given you sovereignty. So in the meantime, while you're figuring out the next step to more of a deeper sense of personal healing and happiness, stay wild, stay sovereign, and stay untamed. Until next time, I love you so much. Bye-bye.